to have it explode with flavors. I'm Kody Brown. You know me from Sister Wives, but what you might not know is how much I love to cook. I'm sharing some of my favorite recipes. They're not only delicious, but super easy to make. So get your apron ready, because Cooking with Just Christine is coming to TLC.com.
I don't think they're gonna make it to Tony. I'm probably gonna eat them in the car.
Nice.
Hey everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a really good day. It was a very long weekend. Actually, for some of you, your kids might not even be in school. I know mine is not. He's downstairs playing on his iPad. You know, I thought it was really cute the other day because we're gonna get into today's topic, but I was thinking it was so sweet because there's this YouTuber that my son loves, and his name is The Gaming Beaver. He does Jurassic World videos. And yesterday he said, if the Gaming Beaver is uploading a video and it's about Jurassic World, you know I'm watching it. And I was like, I love that. Is there something on my channel that you watch that you're like, if Katie uploads a video on it, I'm watching it? I love that. One, the Gaming Beaver is cool for kids and does great Jurassic World videos, but I also love that he's always watching those videos. So if there's something that I'm, putting on this channel and you love watching it, tell me what it is, and make sure you smash the like button. So yesterday we had a really great moment. Like, I'm gonna do the whole recap in my second video today. But this first video is going to be much quicker because honestly, my recap videos take so long to produce and they take so much time to edit, but I wanted to make sure I get this information out for you because what we have been waiting for a long time is a spinoff with Christine. Remember a couple months ago, actually no, I say it every week, like, could we get a show called Cooking with Christine or Christine's Cooking Show, because she is such a great cook. Do you remember how I've told you about how on Facebook she does cooking live and she'll make various things? Like, I think one day I was watching her make, she was making some sort of popover, like I think some sort of pancake that pops over, I don't even remember what they were called. It was a recipe that she had learned from, I think, her grandmother, who was from Germany. So she has like these awesome recipes and she's constantly baking and making food. And I thought, oh, it would be so cool if she had a show on TV. I would totally watch it. I love watching people cook. So, and I've always wanted to know like how she makes those rolls, those rolls that are always photographed on the show and everyone says that are great. Yeah, I've always wanted to know about that. So, Cooking with Just Christine was announced and I am over the moon. Okay, so during the show and during the recap or the part 3, they didn't bring this up. There was this whole teaser about how this big announcement was coming and I kept waiting for it and I was waiting for it and waiting for it and waiting for it. And thankfully, some of my friends, I think of you guys as friends, sent me some messages and they were like, oh my gosh, Katie, they put out the new teaser and Christine has a new show coming out. Okay, so it's not going to be on TLC, the network. It's actually going to be on TLC.com. But still, what an amazing opportunity. And the show is all about cooking and it's with Just Christine. Can I just say I love that it has the Just Christine part? Check out what she says.
To have it explode with flavors. I'm Kody Brown. You know me from Sister Wives, but what you might not know is how much I love to cook. I'm sharing some of my favorite recipes. They're not only delicious, but super easy to make. So get your apron ready, because Cooking with Just Christine is coming to TLC.com.
I don't think they're gonna make it to Tony. I'm probably gonna eat them in the car.
Nice.
So she says she loves to cook. She says she loves to make things. She's got all kinds of amazing recipes. And I love that some of the kids are going to be integrated into it. So McKelty and Truly, and it's just awesome that she's going to be doing this as an opportunity. Now, it was kind of bizarre because as the show was sort of wrapping up and we saw that the part 3 was over, which again, I'll do a recap after this. It seemed like there was some sort of implication, maybe that Christine might leave the show. I don't know if this is true. I was kind of wondering if she might. I know that they're still filming, and I know that she still films for the show, and I know they filmed the breakup, and I know that we're only at the we haven't even really gotten to the point where she moves. So there's still quite a bit of time that we need to catch up on. So will she be on next season? Yes, I'm assuming, because we still technically, they haven't broken up yet. Only the boxes, and only Kody finding the boxes, and really nothing about her leaving Kody or announcing the split to the family. It was still very new. And this tell-all gave us reactions of the people that were impacted by it, and they talked to all the different wives and how it affected them, but we actually haven't seen her leave yet. We've seen her pack them up and that the marriage is over. That's about it. So we still have, I'm sure there's like what happens in between that. But then after she's gone, the question is, does she stay on the show, or are they going to try out, like test out this Cooking with Just Christine on the digital side of the house on the TLC.com to see how it performs? And then if it performs better, will they bring it into a wider network type of show? They don't have a lot of cooking shows, so I think it's kind of interesting, and I think it would be super fun. Wouldn't it be neat if they did not even just like Cooking with Christine, but she had guests that came on and then she cooked with? Like, what if she did Cooking with Christine and then she had like 90 Day Fiancé cast come on or whatever? It would be so neat. Whether Christine remains on the show beyond the split, I mean, could you imagine how that would work? She's now in Utah, so that would mean that they would have to have a filming crew in Utah, which I think part of the problem with the way that they film right now, and the reason why so many of the older kids are not filmed, is because they're not in state. And when Christine was traveling before and she would go visit the kids, it was because it was Christine going to Utah. It wasn't like Christine already in Utah. It would be kind of expensive with TLC having always had one crew with one set with one group to have two separate crews. It would increase the cost. And then the contracts would have to be separated as well, because as we know, contracts on the show are generally done through one contract and then paid out and disseminated through one company. And they do have a company, which I believe is like Kody Brown Entertainment or Kody Brown Family Entertainment Company. Christine is gone from the series, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how they haven't really said like what's going to happen next, because even Kody now says that he's at a place where he doesn't know if he wants to be in polygamy anymore. Everything seems kind of up in the air, but Peyton Brown was saying that they're still filming and that his mom was still filming. So I know that they're still filming future seasons, but after the divorce is final and after the move happens, what happens with Christine is really unknown. So would it be an opportunity for this spinoff to then become like on the network? That would be so cool. I also think a really neat opportunity, if this doesn't land or if it doesn't work well, to get her feet wet would also be like what her life is moving forward, like Christine after polygamy. That would also be a show I would be very interested in. I would be interested to know what she's doing personally to manage the grief, all the different changes. I mean, think about this. She's leaving her whole belief system. Is she using resources? Is she integrated with any of the anti-polygamy groups? Has she reconnected with any of her family? Is she integrating back with the family members that had left and that had not actually, had been almost shunned by her because they were not part of the church anymore? Is she re-engaged with her mother and her siblings who have left? Where is Christine in the healing process? And she also said that she was dating herself and just getting to know who she is. So what would that look like? Is she going to therapy? Is she dealing with, what does that look like after being a polygamist to going to a monogamist? Now, I know that we don't have to exploit every aspect of a person's lives, but this to me, outside of the cooking opportunity, would be a great opportunity for TLC to kind of take the mistake they made with making Sister Wives a thing and trying to promote polygamy as a workable alternative lifestyle and change it into really the healing process and the aftermath of polygamy. And Christine has such a positive attitude and such a huge base of people that are supporting her. I think there would be such interest in a show about life after polygamy with Christine. That would also be something I would watch. I would also love to see just where the kids are at. Like, are the kids feeling differently? Are the kids on mom's side, dad's side? Are they not taking a side? How has this changed the family? How has this changed Christine's relationships? And I don't know. I don't know how you have Christine on a show called Sister Wives anymore when she's not a sister wife. I don't know beyond once she leaves how that continues. And I don't think it can, but that's just my opinion. So the cooking with Christine, I think, is a really, really good step. I hope it opens up more doors for her, because if anyone has a right to make money and become successful, I believe it's the women in this case. And I think it would be an opportunity for TLC to correct a wrong and really show what the healing process looks like when someone leaves an abusive, patriarchal, controlling environment. So, what are your thoughts about the spinoff? Are you excited as me? Are you going to watch when she makes the rolls? Should we make the rolls together? That would be fun. Tell me in the comments below. Bye, guys.